Good evening. All right. What's up, sir? UGA. What's up? Let's see. Ooh, we even get Texas. Ooh, I gotta have to put the. Gotta block the sun. Hold on. Block the sun. It's gonna give y'all like a headache. Leave that cow alone, boy. Put that damn shock collar on you. There's the sun. Can I tell you it's blocked? No, it's not blocked. Fuck. Oh shit, it's over here. Here we go. That's still fucked up now. Damn. Oh, I see where it is. Damn. Damn. The sun's gonna be freaking full right now. Oh, that's better. All right. Yeah, I'm remodeling. Yeah, trying to get the sun away. Yeah. But now I gotta find the game. Shit, I don't have it on. It's just hot out here, man. Fuck. Put the fans on out here. We're getting hot out here. Man. Like it's summertime. Man. Man. How you doing on your bracket, man? How you doing your bracket? Yeah, me, that's so good. That's so good. I think I'm in last place. I think I'm in last place. Or I was yesterday. I was last night. I was in last place. So, woo! Yeah. Man, Braves should be starting up soon, man. Your Braves should be starting up soon. You're excited about Atlanta? The Bravos? Yeah. Is Slither gonna come out? He's Slither come back out of retirement? Is he gonna do baseball? What if Slither come out of retirement? Yeah. You have to check and see about Brack. I was in last place. Let's see if let's check it. Where's the ESPN at? Go Bravos. 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 Let's see. Men's Tournament Challenge. There it is. Let's see. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I'm in 11th place. And that's, yeah. No, I'm not. Wait, is that the wrong one? Hold on. That's the wrong one. Hold on. There it is. Yeah, I'm in 11th place. Well, I'm not last? I moved up. I'm not last. Man. What's up, Louisiana Patriot? I'm not last. I'm second to last. All right. I'm second to last now. All right, moving up. Moved up. All right, moved up. All right, Tigers going for the series win tonight. Or tonight. Yeah, tonight. That freaking sun's just brutal, man. Oh yeah, that's right. We got the Texas broadcast on the SEC on the app. Forgot. Yeah, it's the Texas broadcast. They're gonna be You know, they're going to be pumping their horns. So Tigers, I think this is the same lineup as yesterday. Yes, Curiel, Jones, Dickinson, Fry, Milam, Pearson, Hernandez, Braswell, and Stanfield. So same lineup as yesterday. Alrighty. Ooh, Fookie bracket. So Luke Harrison on the mound. He's from Friendswood, Texas. I've been to Friendswood. He's 2-0 in an ERA of 2.08. 24 strikeouts, 10 walks on the season. A whip of 1.15. And 21 2/3 innings of work. All right. Fookie bracket, as Sir UGA says. Well, Texas A&M was up over Michigan. Saw where Arkansas won earlier. I had St. John's going like the Final Four, so good job, St. John's, for busting my bracket. St. John's couldn't even get to the round number 3. So Schlossnagel, yeah, he was the Texas A&M head coach last season, and he quit on the Aggies after they finished second last year, and he went to the rival Longhorns. Man. All right, so Curiel do up first here for LSU. As we're at the top of the first, first pitch is going to be a ball, 1-0. So Curiel at the plate. He's batting over 400 on the season. Here's the 1-0. Here's a strike. 1-1. Yeah, Fook St. John's. Yeah, Lady Tigers play late tonight. Better get your coffee in. It's going to be a late night. The 1-1 is another strike, 1-2. Yeah, get your Jolt Colas or wherever you drink. You know, whatever energy drink you drink. Yeah. And the 1-2 is inside, 2-2. So 2-2 to count here to Curiel. They got bright sun, shiny day there in Austin. Here comes the 2-2. 2-2 pitch is going to be a line out. This second, well, line to second. 1 down. They had a shift on. 1 down. It's cost me $80 today. Fook St. John's. Yeah, they I had them going to like the Final Four. And no dice. Well, so I'm going to have to get the shot collar on your ass. You're not listening. So Jones up. Pitch is fouled. Oh, no, it's a right field. That's going to be caught in the wall. Man, looked like it was going to go foul, but it stayed fair, and it's 2 down. Rue, stop. You about to get the shot collar on your ass. Leave the cow alone. She ain't bothering you. Yeah, look, that ball's gonna go foul, but it stayed fair. 2 down. So Dickinson up. There's a strike, 0-1. So quickly, 2 down in the inning. Here comes the 0-1. And there's another strike, 0-2. So Dickinson's from Richland, Washington. 366 average, 6 homers on the season. 28 ribbies. And here comes the 0-2. That ball's grounded foul. Stays 0-2. Oh, excuse me. Man, thirsty. Drink water. Thirsty. 0-2 to count. And the 0-2 is going to be fouled. Let's see. No, another thing. That's what they played. For the wind's keeping. The wind must be blowing sideways because it blew it back in play. And that's going to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 inning. We got Mendoza with Baloo and then Flores due up. Boy, it must be a crosswind that's blowing this, keeping the ball in play. All right. Yeah, I'm going to do something crazy today. Not odd. Let's see here. I'll bet Texas, man. No, they already bet Texas. Maybe I already did. Oh, I did. Okay, maybe I didn't. All right, we're going to go to the bottom of the first. It's no score. I get some more water. More water. Hot water. So I amount for LSU is 3-0 and the ERA of 3.90. 40K, 6 walks in 27 2/3 of an inning. So we got Mendoza up first, followed by Baloo, then Flores. And all right, it's seemed like a little more people at the ballpark than was last night. All right. It seemed like there's more people there today than it was last night. All right, so Mendoza getting to the batter's box. Come on, let's get this game started. Come on, or this inning started, I should say. So Mendoza's from Bedford, Texas, sophomore, second bagger, batting .384, 4 homers, 16 RBIs. He was 0 for 4 last night. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1 is going to be fouled back, 0-2. So quickly 0-2 to count. So Ianson going to come set. And the 0-2 is in the dirt. Well, now they're going to appeal to first and say he did not go around. So the count moves to 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here to Mendoza. Pitch is hit to left. I'm sorry, center field, excuse me. Left center, going to be caught, 1 out. 1 down. So 1 down, we got Baloo due up. I think that's what that pronouncing his name. Whew. So 1 up and 1 down. So Blue's up. That's on the left side. The pitch. The swing to miss. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a ball 1-1. So 1-1 the count. Tigers wearing grays today. And a 1-1 is 2-1. You have to do it like this. You have to do it like this. Like that. I think, no, am I doing? I did it wrong. Shit. Scratch that. No, I did it wrong. Like that. Trying to tell you how to do it. I typed it wrong. So 2-2 to count. Here to Blue. Einstein will come set. Come on. Here comes the 2-2. That ball's fouled. Down the first base side. Still 2-2. 2-2 to count. There's a check swing. So he fouled again. Stays 2-2. Stays 2-2. And the 2-2 is swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down. Going to bring up Flores to play. So Flores due up here for Texas. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1. It's 0-1 to count here to Jalen Flores from San Antonio. The junior plays shortstop. 3 homers, 17 RBIs, batting .303. There's a grounder to third. And long throw to first. And they got him. That's going to retire the side. So Texas goes down in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the second. Fry, Milam, and I believe it's Pearson due up. All right. So Saturday night, man. How different my life is when it was, 20 years ago. I'd be going out watching the game. Dude. Oh, you crazy today. Sooner girls won today. Yeah, Lady Tigers played tonight. They play late night. I had to get some coffee for that one. I had to get some coffee out for that one. It's going to be a late night. They're going to start at like 9:15. Yeah. Late night. Late night. Ruth's great. Ruth's got the zoomies. All right. That's the Tiger and come to the plate.
right, so LSU in Texas, 2 versus 8. LSU's batting .345 on the season as a team. 61 doubles, averaging 10.2 runs per game. And that's 3rd in Division I in all those categories. All right, so Fry up first. Crazy. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. 1-1. So Fry, junior, DH today. Batting .421, 4 homers. And there's a ball, 1-1. Okay. So 1-1 to count. Here to Fry. And the 1-1, there's a foul, 1-2. All right, so 1-2 to count to Fry. And the pitch is a grounder up the middle, but hadn't played perfectly. And there's 1 down. So Fry going to ground up right the middle, 1 down. Well, I didn't think there'd be a lot of runs scored last night, so I thought today, last night would be a real low scoring game, but LSU scored 8 runs. So Milam's up. There's a ball, 1-0. So Milam's the sophomore from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Geese. Here's a 1-0. There's a foul, 1-1. So 1-1 to count here to Milam. And the 1-1 is 2-1. So 2-1 to count to Milam. And the 2-1 is a strike, 2-2. So it quickly evens the count, 2-2 to Milam. And here comes the 2-2. And that's a grounder to third. Got to hurry, though. And they got him by a step. 2 down. In softball, I'm not sure. 2 down. There's 2 down in the inning now. Should be Pearson, I believe. It is Pearson. There's a ball, 1-0. LSU softball won today again. They're starting the season off hot, but they started off hot last year, and then LSU softball just got average later in the year. But then they had that injury to Coffee. They just strike 1-1. So 1-1 here to Pearson, senior out of West Monroe. 340 average, 3 homers, 21 RBIs. And the 1-1, foul off his foot. Be 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here to Pearson. So 1 and 2 to count. And the 1-2 is 2 and 2. Just missed inside 2 and 2. Here comes the 2-2 to Pearson. That's going to be ball 3. So full count to Pearson. I think Hernandez is on deck. Here comes 3-2, and Pearson will foul it down the first base side. So it's going to remain 3 and 2 to Josh Pearson. Texas and Michigan, 1-point game. A&M is up. Sorry, Texas A&M, Michigan. That's what you have to say, Texas A&M and Michigan. So 3-2 to count to Pearson. And the pitch is ground up the middle, and that's out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers in the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and it's still no score. Whew. Yeah, they always got a good softball team. Well, the last, seemed like 6, 7 years, Oklahoma's got the best softball team. So, yeah. Oklahoma softball is really good. Ooh, Texas A&M and Michigan is tied now. Creighton and Auburn are tied at 15, although it's really early in that game still. Texas Tech up over Drake. Arkansas beat St. John's earlier. That was a surprising. I thought St. John's was going to go to the Final Four. Oh well, guess I was wrong on that one. But guess I was wrong on that one. So bottom of the second inning we go. Galvan, Rodriguez, and Schussler due up. All right, so here we go. So bottom of the second inning we go. Oh, Roger Clemens threw out the first pitch. Roger Clemens back at the ballpark. Yeah. He threw out the first pitch. All right, here we go. So first pitch is going to... First pitch is going to be a ball. 1-0. Oh, actually 2-1. We must have missed a pitch. Now they're saying it's 2-0. Oh, good job. We were showing Roger Clemens throwing out the first pitch, and he missed a pitch. I hate the ESPN app. So 2-0 to count. Is Icing going to deliver to Galvan. 2-0. Swing and miss. 2-1. He's been sitting in Texas. 309 average, 8 homers, 20 RBIs. Hit a solo homer last night to Galvan. That's 3-1. So it counts now 3-1. As we're in the bottom of the second inning. And the 3-1 is to be fouled back. 3-2. And the 3-2 is ball 4. So, leadoff walk here in the second. Leadoff walk here in the second, and it's going to be leadoff man on here for the Longhorns. Now Rodriguez comes to the plate. Yeah, walks have been a problem for LSU this year. Rude. Boy. Yeah, walks have been a problem this year. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a ball 1-0. Man. So 1-0 here to Rodriguez. We're going to have Schlusler on deck. And that's going to be 2-0. All right, now we're going to have a little visit on the mound. So 2-0 to count. We got a runner on at first base for Texas, and they got nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Roger Clemens with the Texas for only 2 years. And the 2-0 going to be a, no, they call that a strike? I'll take it. 2-1. So 2-1 to count. That's going to be 3-1. Looks like Johnson's going to have to go talk out to Einstein, because usually when he goes out and talks to him, he kind of pitches better. So Rodriguez is from Flower Mound, Texas. 305, 4 homers, 11 RBIs on the year. And the 3-1 is swing and a miss. 3-2. So 3-2 to count. And the 3-2 pitch is swing and a miss. Strike 3. They'll go. Then the runner steals second is nobody was over there. Runner's going to steal second because nobody was covering second. Ugh. Not a good, not good defense there by LSU. They got to stay awake over there. Nobody covered second base. So runner in scoring position. 1 out, and Schlusler due up. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1. He's from Lano, Texas. 284. No homers, 7 ribbies for the first baseman. Here comes the 0-1. That's high. 1-1. What's up, Field Guy on Twitch? I gotta get my stand up. I can see the Twitch chat. Here comes the 1-1. That's 2-1. So 2-1 to count. Here to 2 ball 3-1. Get a Schlusler. So 3-1 to count. So Einstein will come set. Here comes the 3-1. That's gonna be a strike. 3-2. 3-2.
You think the Lady Tiger is going to win close, huh?
And the 3-2 is going to be a swing and a miss.
2 down. 2 down.
Now Stewart is due up.
Here for Texas.
So Stewart's up. Batsman on the left side. Runner at second base. 2 down. And the pitch is a swing and a foul ball. 1-1. So the count's 0-1. Get my nice stand. My cell phone. Forgot it. Oh, I can see the damn chat on Twitch. And here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. He loves Supercross. Yeah, if it's on tonight, if it's on tonight, he's probably watching it. And the 0-2 is in the dirt. 1-2. So 1-2 to Stewart. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's going to end the second. So the Longhorns get a base runner. They don't score. We'll go to the third. It's 0-0.
I gotta get my stand. I can see the freaking Twitch chat. Twitch chat. That's old school. He likes Supercross. I know nothing about Supercross. Now I can see the damn Twitch chat. Twitch chat. There we go.
All right, so we go to the top of the third inning. Should have Hernandez, I want to say Braswell and Stanfield. If it's the same lineup as yesterday. So it is going to be Hernandez up. Here comes the pitch. Here's a strike on 1. So Hernandez hit a home run last night. He's from Puerto Rico. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike on 2. .298 average, 3 homers on the year. And the 0-2 come to the plate. is a swing and a miss. One down. Ooh, I forgot to do the inning. Damn it. Ooh, not that many outs. All right, so one down. We're gonna have should be Braswell. It is Braswell. There's a strike on one. So Braswell up. I think 213 in the year. There's another strike on two. Braswell needs to get his average up. What's up, Adian? He's batting like 213. Last year he batted pretty well. I think he led LSU with batting average in conference play. That's foul back. But this year he's off to a very slow start at the plate. Breeze might pass him up. Yeah, why are the Saints getting older? They need to draft young players. I don't get it. Here's the 0-2. Swing the miss. 2 down. I don't get that. The Saints got to be getting younger, man. Why are we taking on salary? So crazy. I would rather keep Valdez-Scantling over Cooks, but all right, so we got Stanfield up. Here comes the pitch, and that's a ball 1-0. So Stanfield's batting .319. No homers, 10 RBIs. And the 1-0 is a base hit down the line and left. That's gonna be a double. And Stanfield's gonna get in there with a stand-up double. I don't know. I don't know if I like the Brandon Cook signing. So I don't know. I just think they need to be getting younger, and we need some playmakers at the receiver position. But Cooks is old, man. How long has he been in the league? Shit, he was here when freaking Drew Brees and Peyton was here. That was like what 2000. When he get cut? Like 2016 or 2017? How long ago was it he was here? Here comes the 0-1, and it's up and in 1-1. 2016 they traded him. Yeah, almost 10 years ago. He's old. Rue, what are you eating? Oh, a leaf. Okay, never mind. Eat a leaf. Jeez, thought you were digging a hole. That's 2-1. 2016. Yeah, he's old. Why are we getting older? And the 2-1 is a grounder to the right side, and that's going to end the top of the inning. So the Tigers get a base runner on. Of course, we don't score. Gasparino, Farmer, and Mendoza do up. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know. You can get receivers in the draft. Yeah, he was hurt. Wasn't he hurt last year with Dallas? I think he was hurt. That goes right in with the Pelicans and the Saints. Get a hurt player. Just fits right in with our team motto. Hurt player. I think the sun's down now. I don't think I. Green screen's got freaking piling all over. The cleanest goddamn thing. Got piling all over. Man. Yeah, Pelicans supposedly will have hopefully get a top 3 pick. That's what they need. They need a top 3 pick. So 0-1 is 0 for LSU, 0-0-0 for Texas. As we go bottom 3. And Ianson getting his warm-up tosses in before the third inning starts. All right. All right, so Ianson has 4 Ks already. Hey, what's up, Rue? You're here. Hello, Rue. Hi. So Gasparino due up for Texas. There's a swing and a miss, 0-1. If they get a top 3 pick, that's still good. Because they can get a playmaker, top 3. There's a ball, 1-1. They can get a good playmaker even if they pick 3. Here's a 1-1. That's 2-1. I don't know whatever happened to him. He's not on Rumble no more. What are you doing? That ball's hit to right field and gonna be caught at the wall. Man. 1 down. Yeah, where is Edward at? He used to be on Rumble, right? If he's there, I don't think he'd be there. Get that receiver from Arizona? I don't think he's going to be there at 9. Like getting raided? Or invaded, I should say. There's a strike. And it's Farmer's up. Yeah, anything can happen. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike going too. The Saints need so much stuff. Like there's so many holes that they need to plug in that if they draft him, I'd be happy. Because we need playmakers at the receiver position. The Saints need so much. It's kind of hard to get upset if they draft somebody. So, no, I don't think they should go quarterback. No, that's one thing I think. That's one thing I don't think they should go first round is quarterback. I think there's holes they got to plug in. Offensive line, defense. Here's the 0-2. That's gonna miss 1 and 2. They have more holes on the other side of the ball, like on secondary, linebacker, defensive line, defensive end. People are old. That's 2 and 2. I mean, Cam Jordan's old. Honey Badger's old. Our linebacker core is getting old with Demario Davis. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Yeah, they just they got to get younger, man. They have to get younger. Yeah. Oh yeah. Fook the Aints. There's 2 down, and we're going to have Mendoza up. The sun's actually going down, so sun's not blinding me. Here's a grounder to third, and that's going to end the inning. Wow, that was quick. We'll go to the 4th. No score. Ooh. Cousins to New Orleans. Nah. Yeah, I saw Aaron Rodgers is looking at Pittsburgh. What is Pittsburgh doing? Aaron Rodgers. Why are they getting? I don't get that, man. Pittsburgh going to Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. Yeah, Cam Jordan's old, man. He's old. More water. More water. Are you in here? Oh, missed the bat. God damn it. Why are these happening so damn short, man? All right, so Tiger's got a base runner. So they got runner on first for LSU. We got Dickinson due up. Here comes the pitch. There's a hit to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. That's going to be a ground rule. Is that ground rule double? No, it's not a ground. No, it's almost. We're going to have runners at second and third. Cam Jordan's old, man. He don't make the plays like he used to. He definitely doesn't make the play like he used to. He's not worth the contract they gave him a few years ago. He's getting paid way too much. But I understand why they did it. Rue, leave the cat alone. So Fry's up. Tigers have a chance to get some runs here. There's a strike. 0-1. Yeah, younger Cam Jordan. Remember how he used to terrorize Matt Ryan? Man, Cam Jordan was really good in his prime, man. But he's past his prime. He definitely should be in the Saints Hall of Fame. Here's it's a ball. Okay, 1-1.
I definitely like Cam Jordan. I like Cam Jordan, man. Just like DeMario Davis, man. But they're getting old. Just like Honey Badger, they're old. Here's a 1-1. That's gonna be a line on ground to third. And though they can't make the play at first, as a first baseman couldn't pick it out the dirt. Everybody's safe. So bases are gonna be loaded. That's gonna be an should be an E3. Oh yeah, Jawan Johnson. Well, I don't know why they picked him up, back up. Yeah, Jawan Johnson. They definitely overpaid for him. They gave him like what, 3 years, 30-something million. All right, so Milam's up. So bases loaded, nobody out. The pitch is a ball, 1-0. Yeah, Chase. Well, at least Chase Young's not old. No, like some other players, but man, Michigan just beat the crap out of A&M in the second half. Damn. I probably picked A&M in that game. 3 years, 30 million. Yeah, Chase Young is young enough. He's not like he's over the hill. I gotta put Creighton and Auburn on. That's on TBS. And the 2-0 is a ball? 3-0, yeah, okay. Had to wait and see. Yeah, Creighton and Auburn are in a tussle in the first half. Here comes the 3-0. To Milam. That's ball 4. One will score. All right, so Milam drives home a run. It's 1-0 Tigers. It's going to bring up Pearson to the plate. So Pearson going to be up for LSU. All right, so Texas A&M is ousted. Man, is it just me or has the SEC been sucking in the tournament? I mean, I know Arkansas won today, but I don't know. We've had some losses. Vanderbilt, Missouri. There's a swing and a miss, 0-1. Arkansas beating St. John's was good for the conference. But Missouri losing and Vanderbilt, I picked both those teams. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. But Ole Miss won. Although I picked North Carolina to win, so Ole Miss surprised me. But I just think that Missouri and Vanderbilt were, I thought they both were going to win. Didn't somebody else lose in the first round? Here's the 0-2. And Pearson strikes out. Man, what is Pearson doing there? Pearson was a free swinner there. Whew. One down. You never know what some of these guys, they do get into coaching after, but I think he's going to get into like announcing. He'll probably get into announcing first. Seem like they all like getting to announcing after they play their playing career. Hernandez up. That's a swing and a miss on 1. Yeah, I had St. John's going to the Final Four. Here's the 0-1. Hernandez will ground at the shorts. Only plays a third, and there's 2 down, but a run will score. So Dickinson will score. It's 2-0. All right, so good productive out. Gets a run home. We got first and second.
Right now we're gonna have see Braswell up. Come on, Braswell. Start hitting the ball, man. He started this is the guy that would play for South Carolina a few years ago where he couldn't hit the ball. All right, so 1-0. Braswell batting 208. He struck out his first time up. Tell you, Reeves is gonna pass him up, man. There's a strike, 1-1. If Braswell can't hit in SEC play, Tanner Reeves, they got reason to pass him up. The 1-1 is hit to the right side. Nice chopper. They got to hurry, and they just got him out of first. Pitcher covered first. It's going to be a 3-1 on the putout, and the side is retired. So we got Ballou, Flores, and Galvan due up for Texas. Bam. Win something like some kind of like championship, maybe in baseball. I'm not. I don't trust Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly's gonna have to be Clemson for me to trust him. I just don't trust him. Damn, Rue, you all right? Got the zoomies, boys. You really are. Get running energy out. Be nice if softball can get over the hump, but I think Oklahoma still has that. I think they still have that. They're gonna win, I think. Yeah, just like men's basketball, the transfer, they're gonna put some money in the transfer portal, which means nothing until they win. So, but you gotta pay to win. So that's the name of the game now. If you want to win in these major sports, you're gonna have to pay. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens next year in football and men's basketball. Supposedly they're going to put some money into the men's basketball program for a change. So Ballou up. It's about time they want to invest in men's basketball. I don't know why they don't. Here's a first pitch is going to be a. What are you barking at? A ball 1-0. Yep. Oh boy. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Hey, what are you barking at? Ain't nobody out here. There's nobody out here. There's nobody. What are you barking at? The wind? 2-1. Bark at the wind. About to put you inside. Here comes the 2-1. That ball's lifted up in the air, left field, and it's going to be fair or foul. Oh, it's a fair ball, but it's caught. As Curry makes a catch down by the wall and left. 1 down. Now he's barking at nothing. See, Remy never barked. All right, so we got here comes the pitch to Flores. That's a ball. 1-0, okay. So 1-0 to count. The 1-0 is going to be foul.
This camera angle's horrible, man. I hate when the games are on the ESPN app because the camera angles are so horrible. When it's on the SEC network, it's much better. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-2.
So 1-2 to count. Here to Flores, going to be fouled again.
Stays 1-2. Yeah, he's barking at the wind. I just heard another dog bark like down the few houses down. That's probably what he's barking at. They're probably talking to each other.
And the 1-2 is
Foul on a play. That's probably what it is. They're barking at each other.
So 1-2 to count. The pitch is going to be a base hit left field.
Just got over Milam, base at the left. All right, so Texas gets a base runner on. It's going to bring up Galvan to the plate. All right.
All right, so Galvan up. The pitch is a grounder to, it's a base hit. Gets past Milam in the left field. So there's 2 on and 1 out in the 4th.
There's 2 out. 2 on and 1 out.
Man. And so, man, gets to the hole in left field. There's 2 on and 1 out.
It's going to bring up Rodriguez to the plate.
All right, now we're going to have a mound visit. It's Jay Johnson going to go talk to Ianson.
Usually when he comes down and talks to Ianson, he pitches better. I've noticed a few games when he starts struggling,
Johnson goes and talks to him, and whatever he tells him, gets it back on track. All right, so there's runners at first and second, 1 out
here in the bottom of the first, and it's 2-0 LSU. Texas threatening.
All righty, here comes the pitch. It's a swing and a miss on 1.
So Rodriguez up for
the Longhorns. He struck out his first time up. 0 for 1, 301 average, 4 homers. And the 0-1 is down low, 1-1. And the 1-1 has a grounder, and it's gonna be a base hit. So I get through the hole, man. We weren't defended perfectly. We weren't defended well. Now one's gonna score. It's 2-1. Man, we weren't really good. We weren't in a good defensive alignment there.
I don't like that. I don't like the defensive alignment that we were in.
So it's 2-1 now. All right, so 2-1. Then we're gonna have first and third, and shoe slur due up. So Schuessler due up. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. All right. There's one down. The pitch is a strike on 1. Yeah, conference play. LSU's off to they're one of their I think they're either their best start or one of their best starts in program history. Well, they've lost 1 game so far, but it's early. 0-1 is 1-1. You know, it's April. I mean, I'm sorry, not even April. Jeez, March. Jeez, it's not even April. So a lot can happen. All right, so 1-1 to count. That's a chopper, and they're gonna have to hurry, and they get out. They get out the first only. One of the runs gonna score. Man, 2-2. Yeah, the high hopper kept him out the double play. Man. So 2-2 now. Runner at second, and there's 2 down. And Stewart's up. And the pitch is a strike on 1. So Stewart struck out his only time up, batting 167 on the season. And here's a swing and a miss, 0-2. All right, so 0-2 to count. Here to Stewart. And the 0-2 is a grounder and a third. And they'll throw to first to retire the side. But Texas gets 2 runs, and they tied up. They tied up. So we'll go to the 5th. 2-2. 2-2. Man, we got a tie ball game now. Tie ball game. Hey, Matty. Where's Marie at? Where did you chase her to? Making sure you're alive, Marie. We're in the top of the 5th. We got Stanfield up. And that pitch is a ball. 2-0. So Stanfield's 1 for 1 with a double. And it's 2-0 to count. And the 2-0 coming to the plate. And the 2-0 is a strike, 2-1. Hey, Arkansas beat St. John's. I know I had St. John's going to the Final Four. Oh well. Maybe next year my bracket be worth a shit. That's ball 3-0. Oh wait. Okay, 3-1. Well, put the right count up there, ESPN. 3-1 pitch. Did he go around? Yes, he did. 3-2. Put the right count up there. I hate this app. So 3-2 to Stanfield. And the pitch is ball 4. 2 disturbed. Fireball shot. It's up 2 disturbed. I'm out. I'm out of fireball shots. All I have is this Sheridan stuff we bought on the boat. Let's see, I sip that. Get it back there. Are we gonna have Curiel do up? Yeah, I'm out of fireball. I got jello shots. Nice. Here comes toss to first and chased him back. Chased him back. So 2-2 here in the 5th. And another snap throw to first. Chased the runner over. Stays. All right. Jello shots. I'll be over there. Jello shots. Is Grant watching Supercross? So runner on first, and then now they go to first again. Well, they must think Stanfield's going here. Is Grant watching Supercross? You watching the Vroom Vrooms? And it hit him? It did. So Curiel got hit. Man, that's going to bring up Jones to the plate. If Jones hits a home run, I'm going to have to go find something to shoot, like somewhere. So Jared Jones is 1 for 2, singled. He scored a run. If he somehow gets a dinger here. Here's the pitch. Is 1-0. 1-0 to Jones. We got 2 on and nobody out. Been working the yard all day. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, you got to work in the yard now before it gets the dead of summer, and then you die outside. I gotta get back to playing Fortnite. I ain't played Fortnite in weeks. I'll probably have like 2 downloads to do. Nice. So 1-0 to Jones coming up. Come on, Jones. You had to rebuild the foundation for the shed. Okay. Here's a 1-0. That's a base hit. Left field. That's going to score a run. At least one run. Should be 3-2. And that's going to be it. As Curiel goes to third. Jones goes to second. Tigers back out in front. It's going to bring up Dickinson up. Come on, Dickinson. Come on, Dickinson. It went out the park. So we got second and third. And Dickinson up. And now we got a... We're going to have a pitching change. Pitching change coming up. We're going to have a pitching change. So Harrison's going to exit for the Longhorns. Go back, BRB. Just door open and come in, right? Texas has a new pitcher. All right, see the new pitchers for Texas. So Luke Harrison with 4 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. I'm sorry, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. So only one of those 3 runs were earned. But he only goes 4 innings. So Texas goes to the bullpen first. All right, we're going to have Max Grubbs from Arlington, Texas. He's 1-0 with an ERA of 0.98, 17 Ks, 5 walks, in 18 and 1/3 inning of work. Gotta close this door because the mosquitoes are going to have. Having that. All right, so Dickinson gonna be due up first. He's 1 for 2. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. He doubled and scored a run. So 1-0 to count to Dickinson. And the pitch is a strike, 1-1. Bruce Pearl's going nuts. And the 1-1 is in the dirt. 2-1. All right, so 2-1 to count to Dickinson. The pitch. Swing to miss. 2-2. So 2-2 to count to Dickinson. We got runners at second and third, and there's no out here in the fifth. And the pitch is 3-2. 3-2. Three-two pitch is popped up behind home plate, and it will get behind home plate into the seats. Out of play, so it's still 3-2. There's nobody out. Second and third. Counts now 3-2. Three-two pitch is fouled. So it stays 3-2 to Dickinson. All right. Grubbs comes set. 3-2 is fouled again. Man. Yeah, ballpark's a little full. You need some noodles? Okay, I'll tell him to go dig you some. So 3-2 coming to Dickinson. Hey! Here comes a pitch. That's another foul ball. Another foul ball. Game's going by fast. Yeah, it needs to because the Lady Tigers play at 9:15. This game's got to end before that. And the 3-2 is swing and a miss. One down. Jeez, man. Well, yeah, you guys, you got a new dog? That's cool. Roo! Hey! Come here. Boy. What are you barking at? You can't just bark at the wind. Or the next door neighbor. Their dogs. We're going to have Fry do up. No, pinch hitter. Excuse me. Is Brown's going to pinch hit for Fry. So Jake Brown, sophomore out of Sulphur, Louisiana. And the pitch is fouled. Foul back, 0-1. Pete Abrams going to bring the dog back to the pound. Oh, okay, yeah. Did a good thing there. Here comes the 0-1. It's foul back, 0-2. We got to score runs here. We had second and third, nobody out. I got to score runs here. Oh, 2 to count. Here to Jake Brown. That's outside and high, 1-2. All right, so 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is popped up left field. And it's going to drop down for a base hit. It's going to drop down for a base hit. Nobody can get to it. Run's going to score from third. Man, it dropped in between the shortstop and the left fielder. That's gonna score a run. Always a full blooder. Yeah, that's what Rue is. Yeah, yeah. Rue's a full blooder. It's a full blooded mutt. So we got only first and second. Jones didn't go to third on that. All right, we're gonna have Milam up. The pitch is a ball 1-0. Surprised Jones didn't go to third on that. That's papers. So Milam's 0 for 1. He got hit by a pitch. He has an RBI and a walk. Here's a 1-0. And it's a wild pitch. And now the runners are going to move up. Well, I think they're going to call that a pass ball on the catcher. Should be a pass ball anyway. The same type of dog that I had before. Okay. That's good. You should know what you got. You know what you're getting in. You had the same dog before, so. So 2-0 to Milam. That ball's hit out of play. 2-1. Well, Monster Milam. It won it went out the park. So 2-1 to count. And the pitch is foul back. 2-2. 2-2 to count. Runners at second and third. 1 out here in the fifth. 4-2 LSU. Grubbs will come set. And the 2-2. And Milam will hit it up in the air. Left field. Let's see if they scores a run. Makes a catch. Runner will tag and come home. And throw is cut off. Run's going to score. So a sac fly from Milam. 5-2. So productive out. 2 down. All right, so we got 2 down, runner at second. So we're going to have Pearson do up, huh? Yeah, Pearson. Oh, the pitch for that pitch that got away was a pass ball a few pitches ago. They just announced. That's foul back 0-1. Kind of figured that. That pass ball that allowed the runners to move up 90 feet. Rue. All right. Here comes the 0-1. That's 1-1. So 1-1 here to Pearson. Here's the 1-1. That's fouled. That's some geese flying overhead. That's some Canadian geese. They fly down. They fly south for the winter. So 1-2 to count. That's some Canadian geese. Here to Pearson. The pitch is 2-2. 2-2 to count. And the 2-2 is foul down the first base side. Two and two. So 2-2 to Pierce. We got runner at second base. Brown at second. 5-2 LSU here in the fifth. And the 2-2 is hit to first base. And he'll take it himself to retire the side. But the Tigers get 3 runs and they'll lead going to the bottom of the fifth. It's 5-2. Got Gasparino, Palmer, and then Mendoza due up. Whew. So Tigers get some runs on the board. And we take the lead right back. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a home run, but be nice, but maybe next inning. Maybe next inning. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. And it's 5-2 Tigers. I think the boss came home. Because I think Rue's inside. All right. Man. But I gotta get me some I gotta make me some hamburgers tomorrow. My George Foreman. Man, rest in peace, George Foreman, man. I gotta make some hamburgers tomorrow on the George Foreman. Poor George. And damn George. All right, so we go to the bottom of the fifth, and it's 5-2 LSU. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball. 1-0. So we got Gasparino, Farmer, and Mendoza. And that's gonna miss again, huh? 2-0. Yeah, I know. They wouldn't put they don't put the count up. They're just strike 2-1. Whoever's running the counter sucks. Because they're way late on putting the balls and strikes up. There's a 3-1. Yeah, man, old George Foreman, man. So 3-1 to count. I had to close my door. Mosquitoes coming in. 3-1 is ball 4. So Texas gets the leadoff guy on here in the fifth. Yeah, this one's worse. All right. So under first base, and there's nobody out. And Farmer's up. The pitch is a strike on 1. I mean, I thought he was older in 76. I thought he was older than that. Here's the 0-1. That's 1-1. thought he was a little bit. I thought he was in his 80s for some reason. All right, so 1-1 to count here to Farmer. And the pitch, swing and miss. 1-2. All right, so 1-2 to Farmer. And the 1-2 is going to be fouled down the third base side. So it's going to stay 1-2. Now you see where Joe Cole's coming back? But it's not going to come back as a cola. It's going to be an energy drink. But it always was an energy drink, but I'm curious to see what it's going to be like.
But supposedly Joe Cole is coming back.
So 1-2 to count. The pitch is strike 3 looking. 1 down.
I'm going to give me some Joe Cola.
All right, we got a mound visit. I think I'm gonna take.
Oh, Yeski's out there. They're probably not going to take him out if Yeski's out there, but
We got Schmidt and Ware warming up in the bullpen for LSU. Yeah, that's why preseason polls mean nothing. That's why I don't pay attention to preseason polls, because they just mean absolutely nothing. People get all excited and they get all upset about preseason polls. They get mad when, oh, why am I not number one? And then they get mad when another team's number one. Why are they number one? Things always work their way out eventually. The cream rises to the top. So Mendoza up for Texas. The pitch is going to be a base hit over Dickinson in the center field. We're going to have first and third. So first and third here with 1 down in the 5th.
man, damn. Just got over his head in the center field.
It's going to be a first and third, 1 out. And we're going to have Baloo due up. And so Texas has a runner in scoring position with 1 out. First and third. Double play ball will be nice here. Now we're going to have all right, that's going to be it for Einstein. Now Johnson comes out. So Einstein's going to exit, and he's going to go, 4 1/3. Man. Only go 4 1/3. Why is one, some of their hats are different colors. Like, one's purple. Could be just the camera. One looks more bluer than purple. It has to be different camera. Yeah, you never know how seasons are going to work out in any kind of sport. That's why preseason polls are just utter garbage, and you shouldn't pay attention. You should not pay attention to them. Should not pay attention to them. I gotta see fast.
I've got Connor Ware on the mound for LSU. So new pitcher, lefty Connor Ware. His an ERA of 6.17. Jeez, that's not good. So neither starter is going to be in the the Texas pitcher can get the loss, but Einstein's not in line for the win because he didn't go 5. So Baloo's up here for Texas. We got first and third, 1 out. First and third, 1 out. Yeah, a double play ball will be nice. The pitch is also a wild pitch. The run's going to score. So wild pitch, 1 scores. Jeez. First pitch, he throws a wild pitch. First pitch. And man, the catcher could have done a better job getting down on the ball. I'll say that. But here's a 1-0. Here's a strike, 1-1. I mean, Hernandez could have done a better job getting down on the ball, but so 1-1 account. Here to Baloo. And the 1-1 is, did he go around? And nope, 2-1. Okay, so the last pitch was a passed ball, so they did go on. They did rule against the catcher, so it was not a wild pitch. It was a passed ball. And the 2-1 is 3-1. So 3-1. So 3-1 count coming to the plate. And the 3-1 is ball 4. Ball 4. So ball 4. Okay, another pitching change. So Ware. Jeez. New pitcher is Schmidt. So Ware comes in and he couldn't do jack shit. All right, so Schmidt's going to come in and be the third pitcher this inning. But Hernandez didn't help him out with the pass ball, so. Alrighty. Yeah, so come on, pitching. Come on, pitching. All right, we'll see what Schmidt can do in relief. As Ware couldn't get anybody out. What are you chasing, Rue? What are you chasing over there? Yeah, we got another game tomorrow. So
You know, Einstein not going deep in the game kind of hurts your bullpen. Hurts your bullpen. So. All right, so new pitcher in for LSU is going to be Schmidt. So third pitcher of this inning. There's William Schmidt from freshman out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He's 3-0 in an ERA of 2.51, 17 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 14 in the third innings of work. Giving up 10 hits in those 14 in the third. Well, you better go knock on the door. Let her tell you. Let you in.
Your coat's up here?
Yeah, he wants to come inside. He's knocking on the door. He says, "You're not listening."
Right, 2.
We only had 12-pack left.
No, we had 1.5. But I brought half bowl.
So Flores is up. He wants to come inside. He's knocking on the door. He says, "You're not listening." Here comes a pitch. That's a strike on 1. And so 0-1 to Flores. So first and second, 1 out. 5-3. I got the odds right. And the 0-1 is grounded to the right side. They'll see if they get 2 double play. And no. Couldn't get the out of first. So first and third and 2 down. Ooh-wee. All right, so 2 down, first and third, and we got Galvan up. He's 1 for 1 with a single, a run, scored a run, and he walked. Here's the pitch, and that's we had a pitch clock violation against the pitcher, so it's 1-0. As didn't get the pitch off in time. Jeez. So 1-0. Here to Galvan. And the 1-0 is strike 1-1. So last 9 games for Galvan, he has 6 homers, 10 RBIs. The last 9 games. That's pretty good. Here's a 1-1. It's 2-1. It's gonna be low and away. 2-1. 2-1. All right. So 2-1 to count. Two one is 3-1. Man, almost hit him. But it's 3-1. All right, so 3-1 to count here to Galvan. So first and third, 2 down here in the 5th. The pitch is swung on. That's hit well, and that is going to be gone. Home run. 3-run home run, and Texas now leads 6-5. That clears the bases in one swing. Not a good pitch there at all. Not a good pitch there at all, man. Not a good pitch at all by Schmidt. So that changes things. And the pitch can be a strike. There to Rodriguez. 0-1. And that's going to be outside. 1-1. And high. 1-1. And it's down low. 2-1. 2-1. And the 2-1 is hit to center field. Going to be not caught. Edison's going to get away. This might be a double. And it is a double. Jeez, so Rodriguez gets a double. Jeez, what are we doing out there in center field? What the hell are we doing out there in center field? All right, we got 2 down, 1 at second. We're going to have Schlusler. Yeah, a due up. It's a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And it's 2-0. And we're going to have to score some runs. So it's another high-scoring game. Here comes a 2-0. That's a strike, 2-1. Well, Auburn's up by 12 now over Creighton. That one game was close at half. Houston's up over Gonzaga. BYU up over Wisconsin in the first half. Here comes the 2-1. Going to be 3-1. Be 3-1. And pitching's got to get better, man. So 3-1 to count. Here to Schlusler. That's ball 4. So Schlusler walks. We got first and second. And we're going to have Stewart due up. What's up, Kelly? Working tonight. And so Texas they have 2 base runners on again. All right, so another pitching change. I mean, Jay Johnson's walking out. It's usually when he I don't know. I don't think they have anybody warming up in the bullpen even to take him out. So. Well, we do have people warming up. We got Binge and somebody else. Who's 40? That Primo? I mean, not Primo. Who's 41? Shit. All right, but okay, no, they're not taking Schmidt out. So it's 6-5 Texas here in the 5th. All right, we got 2 runners on, 2 out. And the pitch is 1-0. Is it inside 1-0? All right, so 1-0 to count. And here comes the 1-0. Is a strike, 1-1. All right. So 1-1 to count here to Stewart. And the pitch is low and in. Good stop there by Hernandez. Keep that ball going to the backstop. 2-1. So 2-1 to count. And the 2-1 is 3-1. So it's 3-1 here to Stewart. All right, so 3-1 to count. And the pitch is ball 4. Base is going to be loaded. Base is going to be loaded full of Longhorns. So 4th walk of the inning. Walks have been a problem for LSU pitching this year so far. They strike out their fair share of batters, but they walk a lot also. All right, we're going to have, nope. We're going to have a pitching change we're going to have. 4th pitcher of the inning. Man, Johnson's mismanaged this inning big time. So it's going to be Binge coming up on the mound. Yeah, Jay's mismanaged this inning big time. Taking Ison out and then bringing in Ware. He's mismanaged this inning. And so yeah, for the 1, 2, 3, 4th pitcher of the inning. If you include Einson, who was the starter, then he got well, you're working, okay? You're working. All right, so new pitcher for LSU is Binge, as he's going to come in and 4th pitcher of the inning. 3rd pitching change of the inning. All right, so we're going to have Gasparino. All right. All right, let's go. Come on. So base is loaded and there's 2 down. Connor Bench is from Montgomery, Texas. He's a junior. He's ERA of 5.63 in 8 innings, 9 Ks, 7 walks, 5 hits in those 8 innings. His ERA is 5.63. His record is aught and aught. All right, so bases loaded. Here for Gasparino. And the pitch is swing and a miss. 0-1.
Crazy hours at the Delta Center.
So 0-1 account to Gasparino. Bench will come set. And the pitch is popped up center field. Shallow center should be caught, and it is, to retire the side. So the Texas takes the lead back as they had a big 3-run home run, but they do leave them loaded. They do leave the bases loaded. They had a chance to score some more runs, and we'll go to the 6. It's 6-5 Texas. Alrighty. So 6-5 Texas. LSU's gonna have to score some more runs. All right, now we're gonna have to score some more runs. Let's get some runs, as Harry Carey would say. Here we go to the top of the 6th. Top of the 6th inning. All right, so 5-5-0 for LSU, 6-6-1 for Texas. So a lot of runs scored this game. All righty, so Hernandez up for LSU. Here comes a pitch. That's going to be a foul ball down the third base side. So Grubb's still out there for Texas here in the top of the 6th. So 1-1 Hernandez. That's going to be a swing and a miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is swing and a miss. 1 down. That's going to be 1 up and 1 down. As Hernandez strikes out, going to bring up Braswell to the plate. The way Braswell has been batting, this is going to be should be an easy out. Here's a pitch. That's a ball, 1 and out. So Braswell's 0 for 2, batting .204 on the season. It is a ground ball to third, long throw, and 2 down. So Braswell grounds out. 5-3, 2 down. Jeez. right, there's 2 down. Now we're going to have Stanfield up. And the pitch, going to be a strike on 1. So Stanfield's doubled, walked, and scored a run. And there's a ground to the, so it's a fair ball foul. Is it a fair or foul? No, it's a fair ball. It's going to be a base hit. Okay, then call it fair. Had to wait and see if they called it a fair or foul. But it was a fair ball, so it's going to be an infield single. But yeah, it's definitely a fair ball. So Stanfield's going to be 2 for 2. Now we got Curiel coming to the plate. So Curiel up with 2 down. And the pitch. Who's hit the left, and that is gone. Home run. Curiel goes yard. It's 7-6 LSU. As Curiel goes yard the other way. Let's go. Tigers take the lead back. 7-6 here in the 6th. Man. So the other way. Gone. Out of there. I don't know where you are too disturbed, but this is all I got left. That's all I got left. So Jones due up now for LSU. All right, so Curiel goes yard. It's now 7-6. Now Jones due up. Here comes the pitch. And it's going to be a base hit left field. There we go. What's up, Bow Down? Tough one tonight, man. Yeah, well, it's always going to be a tough one. But Curiel just put us back ahead. I wasn't expecting this many runs to be scored. Yeah. After last night, I'm kind of not surprised. LSU's pitching's really not that, dominant. We walk a lot of batters. There's Dickinson's up. He's gonna bunt, but a foul. Why would he bunt with 2 outs? Why are we bunt with 2 outs? No. So Dickinson's 1 for 3 with a double and a run. So Curiel gives LSU the lead with the homer. It's now 7-6. And the pitch is 1-1. So Jones on at first because he got a base hit. And the 1-1. Come on, 1-1 pitch is we fouled into LSU dugout 1-2. Feels good. It's a little. I don't know. Last night was a little cooler. But all right, so 1-2 to count. Here to Dickinson. The pitch is a ground to the third. It should in the top of the inning, and it does. But the Tigers via Derek Curiel with the 2-run home run. It's now 7-6. Man. I was wondering where the power was going to come from this year outside of Jones, but they've kind of they're starting to hit home runs.
other than Jones. So early on, I don't know where it's going to come from. I just didn't. I was worried. But other guys are starting to hit him. Like to see Dickinson getting some. Dickinson and Fry. I know Fry's hit something. He's got to hit something when SEC play. You fight, yeah. I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Kims. I'm gonna do the game if it once this one ends. Looks like Auburn's gonna survive and advance over Creighton. Oh, man. Hopefully Johnson and Morrow are healthy. We haven't heard much about them the past 2 weeks since the SEC tournament ended. I just hopefully they're healthy, because if those two girls if they aren't healthy, we're not going to get out the second round. It's game to game. I'm just a little concerned about our pitching. We walk way too many batters. That's got to change. So Curiel goes yard, gives LSU lead here in the 6th. So 7-8-0. Then for the Tigers, was it 6-6-1 for Texas? Is Schmidt still out there? No, it's not Schmidt. It's Benj. Schmidt got taken out. So Benj is out there. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. We got Farmer, Mendoza, and Ballou due up. What's up, Sean? Well, I'm just worried about our pitching, man. We just walk way too many batters. We strike out a lot of batters, but we walk too many. And that hit him? No. It was close. 1-1. All right, so 1-1 to count. We gotta quit walk. We gotta quit walking so many batters. We had like 4, I think, last inning. Here's a slow roller to short. Got to hurry, and they got him out by a step. Man, Milam is just awesome at shortstop, man. I mean, you can't teach that, man. Either you have it or you don't. So they're going to challenge us. Let's look at the replay. I mean, Milam is really smooth in the infield. I mean, that's a tough play to make, man. He had to barehand it and then throw him out. I mean, I gotta look at the green bag too. That's close, man. I think he's out. I think he's out by like a half a step. I think he's out, but it's close. It's really close, but man. And Milo makes plays that I don't think he's going to make. I think, okay, this is going to be an infield single. Then all of a sudden he barehands and throws him out. All right, so he was out. Call was confirmed. And of course, the fans boo, like all fans boo when even when the correct call is made, the fans boo. It doesn't matter who the fans are. It doesn't matter. We all boo. The calls the call, they get the call right and you still boo. It's just how fans are. All right, so 1 down, and Mendoza due up. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike on 1. So Mendoza batting .382.
He's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. And the 0-1 is down low, 1-1. Uh-oh, what's up, Steve? Well, LSU did it too, so. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. No, LSU did it too. So we were playing Alabama. I think we threw some shit on the field for no reason. Yeah. And the 1-2 is grounded to short. Milam again and out again. Man, 2 down. Man, Milam is just this guy is really good at short, man. If he can make plays like this, man, he's gonna be in the show. I mean, Milam might be in the show in a few years. There's 2 down and Ballou due up. So Auburn is going to advance. It must be nice to have a basketball team worth of crap. So counts 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Yeah, I'm not in last place no more in the March Madness. I think I'm like 3rd to last now. I'm moving up. And the 0-2 is down low, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here comes the 1-2. And that's fouled. Out of play. Stays 1-2. All right. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is hit out of play. So it's going to stay 1-2 here to Balloon. All right, so Binge comes set. The 1-2 is in the dirt. Be 2-2. 2-2. All right, so 2-2 to count. Here to Baloo. And the 2-2 is going to be hit again out of play. All right, so 2-2 to count. Good game. Let's go. Yeah, it's been a high scoring game. For sure. So 2-2 to count. And the pitch is fouled again. Stays 2-2. All right, so Houston is beating Gonzaga by 11. BYU is up over Wisconsin at half by 11. So 2-2 to count. And the 2-2 is going to be grounded right side, and that's going to retire the side and the inning. So we'll go to the 7th. It's 7-6 LSU. 7-6 Tigers. So 7th inning we go. Go put this up. I'm out. I'm out of sauce. What are you doing? All right, so top of the 7th inning we go. It's 7-6. 7-8-0 for LSU, 6-6-1 for Texas. First pitch gonna be to Brown, 1-0. So Jake Brown steps in the box, counts 1-0 to him. And working quickly, it's a strike, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. That ball is a foul. Should be 1-2. All right, so Brown had to plate. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, there was a foul? They did. I was gonna say we got a piece of that, so no strikeout. I'm gonna say Brown just got a piece of that to stay alive, so no strikeout. I don't know about that. They're showing 0-2. I thought there was a first pitch was a ball, but all right. Well, so we'll go 0-2 with the graphic says. Here comes the 0-2. That's 1-2. Okay, now we got a ball. I knew eventually we'd get a ball. All right, so 1-2 to count. And the pitch is 2-2. That's a low and in. 2-2 to count. Here to Brown. And here comes the 3-2. That ball's hit to left field, but caught. One down. What's up, Greg Rage and Cajun? One down. As Brown flies out to left. One down. All right, so one down, and we're gonna have see Milam up. It's a ball. 1-0. So Milam go back from the left side. Here's a 1-0. It's 2-0. 2-0. So it's a hook 'em. So how you doing? Yeah, George Foreman. Rest in peace, George. Rest in peace, George Foreman, man. 2-0 is a strike. 2-1. Yeah, I remember when he beat Michael Moore and won and knocked him out and won the heavyweight title. I remember that. It is about to play 2-2. I remember that, man. It just seemed like yesterday, but it wasn't. It was, it was a few years ago. 2-2 pitch to Milam. That's a ground ball and base hit. Goes to right field, so Milam gets to single to right field. It's going to bring up, let's see, should be Pearson due up. Where's the best crawfish spot in Baton Rouge? Well, I don't live in Baton Rouge, but I usually boil my own. Sometimes you get good crawfish from Rouse's, the grocery store, which is kind of surprising. Now, you wouldn't think a grocery store would have good crawfish, but usually they do. As Pearson will foul it back with some. Ooh, that fouled off the umpire. Uh-oh. I think it hit his hand. Yikes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hope his hand's not broken. Hope his hand's not broke, because it hit us. Oh, God, that had to hurt. Oh, hit his fingers. Oh. Oh. Yeah, surprisingly, Rouse's has good crawfish. Now, you just wouldn't think of, a grocery store. But hopefully those fingers aren't broken. Oh man. Man. That hurt. That hurt me. And didn't hit my hand. Oh my God, that hurt. Are you gonna stay in? All right, umpire's gonna stay in the game. Man, the umpire gonna stay in the game. All right, he's a gamer. He's a gamer. He's staying in the game. He goes, I don't care if my fingers are broken. I don't think they are, but man, that had to hurt. That had to frickin' hurt, man. God, that had to hurt. That's gonna leave a mark, as they say. All right, play on. Home plate umpire, so I'm staying in the game. Here's the 0-1. And it's a ball, 1-1. Now, some places, some restaurants just don't make crawfish like I like, spicy. But here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Runner goes, and he's going to be out. So Milam is going to be caught stealing. 2 down. Two down. Yeah, so, man. Yeah, Milam was out. Milam was out by a mile. So 1-2 to count due to Pearson. That's 2-2. All right, so 2-2 to Pearson. And the pitch. And did it hit him? It did. So Pearson gets plunked. Now Hernandez comes to the plate. All right, so Ray, what are you doing? Hey, boy, get your ass. All right, so Hernandez is due up here in the 7th. On. So Hernandez is 0 for 3. He got on with a fielder's choice. Last night, he hit a homer. So we have runner at first base, 2 down. And here comes the pitch. Going to be a strike. 0-1. Bro, what are you doing? That's digging holes. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's hit to center field, but it's going to be caught short of the warning track. And the side is retired. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch. 7-6 LSU. Time to stretch. Time to stretch here in the 7th inning. Time to stretch. It's a 7-6. Oh man, smash the like button. It helps out. That's all they say anyway. And if you gotta go get a beer, if you're at the ballpark, you better go get it right now because they're gonna cut you off like shortly. Because yeah. All right, so we're at the bottom of the 7th inning. It's 7-6. Game 2 of this 3-game set. I'm not confident that our pitching is gonna close them out. Just not confident. I think we're gonna have to score 2 more runs. If we get the 9, then I feel more confident. But I just don't think that we're gonna hold them for the last 9 outs. Like habanero pepper powder added to seasoning. So yeah, I like habanero peppers. But I don't think I ever tried theirs powder though. Speaking of crawfish, I gotta. It's getting time. I've had one already. We've had one crawfish boil already. We need another one. All right, we're at the bottom of the 7th, 7-6. All right, we're gonna have I think it's Galvan, Rodriguez, and Schusler due up. I think that's the guys up here in the 7th for Texas. Nope, it's not. No, it's not. It's going to be it's Flores up. It's Flores, Galvin, and Rodriguez. Here comes the pitch. Could be a strike. 0-1 to Flores. So Flores is 1 for 3 with a single, and he's scored 2 runs. And the 0-1 is fouled. People look alive down there in the left field line. Oh, somebody looked alive. They got the foul ball. Somebody looked alive. Somebody wasn't on their phone. Well, had to get the Grant. There's the 0-2. And that ball's crushed to left field. That's gone. It's not even close to being caught. Jeez. I told you we weren't gonna hold this lead. I told you we were gonna hold this lead. I knew it. I just knew that I just knew our pitching wasn't gonna hold up. So 7-7, but it's not the guy who I thought was going to hit a home run. I thought Galvan was going to hit it, but he's up next. Rue, what are you doing over there in the corner? Why are you eating leaves? They taste good. So Galvan's up here for Texas. 7-7. Here in the 7th. 7-7-7. Go to the casino. The first pitch of the strike, 0-1. So Galvan's 2 for 2 with a 3-run home run, a single, a walk, scored a run. All righty. No. Now the time is called. All right. All right, so counts 0-1. And the 0-1 is 1-1. That was a little low and away, 1-1. So tied at 7 here in the 7th. And the 1-1 is 2-1. 2-1. All right, so 2-1 is bat on a play, 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here to Galvan. The pitch is going to be a grounder to short. And Milan boots it, throws, and got him anyway. Man, got him anyway. Even if he boots it. Man, 1 down. I thought that was gonna be the death nail, the death blow, as they say. I thought the bobble was gonna cost him. He bobbled it and still threw him out. I don't know why bench is sliding to first. That's been like proven it slows you down. But anyway, I don't know why runners do that. Just run it out. So Rodriguez up. There's a ball 1-0. So Rodriguez is 2 for 3 with a double and a single and an RBI. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0. So 2-0 to count. All right. So Ben's going to come set. 2-0 is 3-0. Roo. Boy, I'll put you back inside. So 3-0 to count. Yeah. 3-0 pitch. Here's a strike, 3-1. What are you barking at? Yeah, Remy didn't bark. Here comes a 3-1. And it falls fouled on a play 3-2. Yeah, this game is going to go past 9 o'clock. I don't know if I'm going to do the basketball game. I don't know. We'll see. So it all depends on how long this game goes. But it's good. This game goes like 16 innings. 3-2 pitch is fouled. Man, look alive down there. Hey! Well, we about to go inside with your barking. So 3-2 to count. Man. Three-two pitch is grounded. That's nobody over there on the third base side. It's a base hit. They had the shift on. That's gonna be an easy single to left. Yeah, the shift on. Yeah, nice shift there. That's why I hate the shift. That's why I hate the shift. So Schussler due up. So one at first base has one out here in the seventh. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. Come here. Let's see. Here. Come on. You're going inside. Go inside. Put your bark in. All right, so 1-0 to count. And the pitch is a strike, 1-1. Hello, Mario. Had to put the dog inside because he's barking. There's dogs out, you know, like neighbors have their dogs out, and they're all barking at each other. Wonder what they're saying to each other. And here's a fly ball, shallow right field. It's a base hit. It's going to drop down. What's Stanfield doing? Oh my God! What is Stanfield doing out there in center field? Oh my God. What is Stanfield doing out there in center field? Three guys there and nobody caught the ball. Yeah, Arkansas pulled the upset, which fucked up. Well, my bracket was already fucked up anyway, but I did have St. John's going to the Final Four, but my bracket was screwed up anyway, but still. My God, we're just a comedy of errors this inning. Are we gonna have a pitching change? Yep, pitching change. So Benj is gonna act. Who's coming in? What pitcher with an ERA over 5 is coming in? Man, should have left Ironton in earlier. I don't know why he took him out. And so we had the shift on and cost us a base hit. Then we can't catch a pop fly. Hey, so new pitcher coming in for LSU. I don't know who's coming in. We'll find out in a minute. And all right, let's see who's coming in for LSU. Put it on the mound because we gotta get these last 2 outs in the seventh. You're pitching a commercial break. All right, good job, ESPN. And all right, so Thursday LSU plays Mississippi State on the SEC network. LSU plays Thursday, Friday, and Saturday next weekend. I don't like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I know why they do it because of TV, but I'd much rather they play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Alrighty, so we're still in the bottom of the seventh. It's 7-7. 7-7, but Texas has a runners at first and second, and it's 1 out. Man, BYU's up over Wisconsin. All right, so first and second, 1 out. New pitcher for LSU, lefty. It's DJ Premu. All right, yeah, Premu, sophomore. He ERA of 1.35. All right, good. We bring somebody in with an ERA that's under 5. Finally, ERA is 1.35. Only pitching like 6 2/3 innings, has 5 walks and 6 strikeouts. Yeah, 5 walks and like 6 innings is not good. So new pitcher. I'm sorry, new pinch hitter here for Texas. Is Texas going to bring in a pinch hitter? Oh, we're changing home plate umpires because that's the one who had his fingers got hit by a foul ball, so he's going to go. He's exiting the game now. So now that home plate umpire that was a gamer is now exiting the game. So they're gonna be down they're gonna be down an umpire until he gets all his stuff off. Man, no, wait, he's going. Wait. Man. All right, so we're gonna have a new home plate umpire. So new home plate umpire. The other one had to exit the game. I guess those fingers were hurt worse than I guess the adrenaline wore off, and now they hurt. So we got a new pitcher, a new hitter. So Borba, I think it's Borba's up. Yeah, Borba's hit in for Stewart. Here comes the pitch, looking to bunt, takes it for a strike, 0-1. So Borba's from Santa Ana, California. Right, 268, 3 homers, 14 RBIs on the season. And the 0-1 is a strike, 0-2. So 2 strikes to start the man. It's been a while since we've done that. All right, so 0-2 to count. 0-2 pitch is strike 3 looking. 2 down.
2 down. Good pitch there. I don't know why he's staring at those pitches right down the middle, but
I mean, you gotta swing. There's 2 strikes. What are you doing, Borba? Now it's gonna be Gasparino due up. So it's 2 down and 2 on, and now we got. Oh, that's right. You gotta make eye contact to the batter. Let them know that you're gonna throw a pitch. You know, that's how baseball is now, which is stupid. But anyway, here comes a pitch. Did a strike on 1. All right, so 0-1 here to Gasparino. 0-2, walk and scored a run. 4 homers and 17 RBIs on the year. And the 0-1 is gonna be Chopper. Ooh, base hit. It's going to chop in and get into the center field, and it's going to score a run. It will score a run. And throw to third is safe. It's 8-7 Texas here in the 7th.
man, the chopper got through, man. I knew our pitching wasn't going to hold up.
I just knew our pitching wasn't going to hold up.
Yeah.
All right, we got Farmer up. That's a ground ball right side, and that's going to end the inning. So Texas gets 2 runs, and they now lead by 1 as we go to the 8th.
8-7. Oh, Paxton. Oh, Paolo, look who shows up. Look who shows up in the 8th inning. Man. Where you been all game? Where were you yesterday when you were losing? Man, where was Paxton at? Yeah. Oh, so we go to the 8th inning. 8th inning. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Tigers need some runs again. Man. All right, so yeah, I knew we had to score at least 9 runs. Now it's gonna be more than that because pitching stinks. All right. So we're gonna go to the top of the 8th inning. It's now 8-7 Texas. Oh, it's her. Okay, that's the noise I'm hearing. It's Marie's eating. All right, so it's top of the 8th inning. We got Braswell up first. Braswell, Stanfield, and then Curiel. No, we're pitch hitting. We're pinch hitting. So Braswell's not going to bat. It's going to be Reeves. Good. This is a good call, Jay. There's a ball 1-0. Yeah, bring in Reeves. So Reeves at the plate.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a strike, 1-1. Braswell's been having problems tonight getting on base. Here's a 1-1, and that's going to miss. 2-1. 2-1. Here comes the 2-1, and it's a strike. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here to Reeves. And the 2-2 is 3-2. At least Reeves is looking at some pitches. So Tanner Reeves is from Bonham, Texas. Here comes the 3-2. That's a ground of the short. And 1 down.
So 1 down here in the 8th.
It's going to bring up Stanfield is due up next. All right, so Stanfield's up. And the pitch is a strike on 1. All right, here's 0-1 to Stanfield, and that's another strike. 0-2. So quickly 0-2 to count here to Stanfield. And the 0-2 is strike. Ooh, whoa. 1-2. Ooh, the whole, I was anticipating them to get run up. Here comes the 1-2. And 2-2. Yeah, I was expecting to get run up. So Stanfield's 2 for 2 to double, a single, scored twice, and walked. I've been impressed with him this year. 2-2. And swing and a miss. 2 down.
So he ends up striking out. He should have been out a few pitches ago, but 2 down.
Now Curiel comes to plate. Last time Curiel was up, he hit a homer that gave LSU the lead. But now we're down by a run. Texas has Texas might be going to the bullpen. They are. Yeah, they've given Grubbs the congratulations. New pitcher coming in for Texas. So Grubbs came in and he gave some runs, but he's going to exit the game with the lead here in the 8th. New pitcher coming in for Texas. We'll get his particulars when you get back.
right, we got Volantis on the mound for Texas.
So Volantis has an ERA of 1.65. He's 2-0. So it's Volantis. Yeah, they've actually, their pitching has been much better. Well, they haven't used as many pitches we have. So this is only their third pitcher. We're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get down, Rue. You're not coming outside. Alrighty. So we're gonna Derek Curiel up. He's 1 for 3. He had a 2-run home run his last time up. And they gave LSU the lead momentarily. Here's a pitch. It's upstairs, 1-0. So 1-0 to count. And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. All right, so 1-1 to count here to Curiel. And the 1-1 is a strike. 1-2. The Lady Tigers should be starting shortly. So 1-2 to count. When the pitch is going to be a ground to the short. And that's out number 3. So the Tigers go in order 1, 2, 3 in the 8th. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. We got Mendoza, Baloo, and Flores due up. Tigers are 3 outs away, man. Tigers are 3 outs away. The Bucks raised Bolts. I said Bucks raised Bolts. Hey, sorry, New Orleans might get a hockey team. I don't know about all that. I don't think that's going to happen. But if New Orleans did get a hockey team, I would I'd definitely go to a game. But I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't think that's going to happen. So what channel is LSU coming on in basketball? Is it ESPN, ESPNU, ESPN News? I think Brandon Cooks is old, man. Why are they not getting younger, man? Brandon Cooks is old. Brandon Cooks is old. Why are we signing old players? Whatever. I don't get that. I don't like the signing. I mean, I've been screaming all off season. We got to get younger, and what are we doing? We're signing the older players. So, I guess that just proves that Mickey Loomis doesn't think that way. So, oh well. Let's see. What was I watching? I was watching BYU. All right, so bottom of the 8th inning. It's 8-7 Texas. I mean, we've been screaming all offseason, man. We got to get younger, and we're the Chase Young. I don't mind that one. Chase Young is he's not old, ancient. I don't like Juwan Johnson. I don't like that. I don't like that re-signing him. Brandon Cooks, I don't like. Here's a pitch to Mendoza. That's 1-0. Juwan Johnson, whatever. I mean, we probably could have drafted a tight end, and it wouldn't have cost as much. There's a strike, 1-1. But oh well. You know how Mickey Loomis is. Mickey Loomis just thinks that he can just kick the can down the road with the salary. That's 2-1. So UCLA and Tennessee tied at 12. So when's the basketball portal opens up Monday, I heard. Here's a swing and a miss, 2-2. Yeah, Tyrann Mathieu and Cam Jordan. I mean, they were good players in their prime, but they're not in their prime anymore, man. 2-2. And that ball's hit to right, and it's a base hit. And it's going to be a double. It gets away from the right fielder. It's no, he's going for 3, and he's in there with a triple. Jeez. Yeah, we're not winning this game. Bow down. I'm a little worried about I'm worried about our pitching. Pearson, bobbles it in right field. I mean, jeez. What's up with us? Our fielding today. Our fielding has been horrible. So we got runner at third base, nobody out in the 8th. They're looking to get some insurance runs. And it's a wild pitch. But luckily for us, the ball goes right back to the catcher. Jeez. We got really lucky there. That ball didn't get further away from the catcher, because otherwise that would have scored a runner from third. I kind of figured this would be a 2 out of 3 series. Here's a 1-0. It's 2-0. And I figured this series would be nobody was going to sweep. But I'm just. We walk too many batters, man, as a staff. Here's a 2-0. It's foul back, 2-1. But getting back to the Saints for a second, at least we have a new coach, so there's some optimism. But I'm not expecting any. Here's a ground ball right side. And only plays the first, 1 down. But I'm not expecting anything, great next year. But at least there's some optimism, because who's gone is Dennis Allen. So. All right, so Flores is up. He had a solo homer. He's also singled, and he's scored twice. He's 2 for 4. Are we changing pitchers again? Another pitching change. Saints really didn't. Well, we did give up the guy Willie Gay, which he sucked. So losing Willie Gay is addition by subtraction. He sucked last year. But our new pitcher, man, this man. Are we going through the whole freaking staff tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's our 6th pitcher. We're on our 6th pitcher. Texas is on 3, and we've given up 8 runs. They get up 7. So you can see his Schlossnagel's game plan a little bit different than Jay's, but he took out Ison too long. He took him out too early. Ison, starter. That's just my opinion. But oh well. But we got a young coach, the Saints. So, but I just don't like Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks is old. Jawan Johnson, I think we could have got a tight end somewhere in the draft. I don't know. But other than Foster Burrow, who do we have on as a tight end, man? No, I think we have all our draft picks. I think we do. I think we have all the draft picks that we were going to have. I think we still have. So, which is good because we need draft picks. They have to get younger. And I've been saying everybody's been saying we have to shed salary. All right, new pitcher on for LSU is Jacob Mayers. He's from Gonzales. Or Mayers. So Myers on. He's from Gonzales. He's got an ERA of 0, 11 Ks, 8 walks, and 5 2/3 innings of work. Yeah. Hill. Who Hill? Oh, that's right. We got Taysom Hill, tight end. That's right. Well, he might not be back for a while. Here's a pitch. Yeah, it's 1-0. Yeah, Taysom might not be back for a while because of what happened to him last year. But yeah, we have Foster Moreau and Juwan Johnson. They got the drafted tight end. Here's a ground ball. It's a base hit. Center field. One's going to score. It's now 9-7. Pitching has just been bad today, man. Horrible. 9 runs given up, man. It's horrible pitching. Too many walks. Pitching has been horrible. Yeah, so the infield was in, which had to be in that situation. Oh, well. So it's 9-7. So somebody had to score nine runs to win, but we're at the score at least 10. So Galvan's up. All right, so it's 1-0 to count to Galvan. There's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Denver will take him. Yeah, Sean Payton will take him for sure. Yeah, Sean Payton will take him. And the 1-1 is going to be a ball 2-1. So it's 2-1 to count. There's 2-1. It's low, 3-1. The Lady Tigers are about to tip off on ESPN News because they got some kind of wrestling going on ESPN that's going long. We love Noah. Noah. Who's Noah? That ball's fouled back. 3-2. Who's Noah? I don't know. I don't know a Noah. So 3-2 here to Galvan. Texas lead 9-7 here in the 8th. Yeah, 7 runs should be enough to win. But when your pitching's that bad, and Texas scores 9, that should be more than enough also. Both staffs have been kind of shaky pitching. There's ball 4. Yeah, coming into the series, I thought this was going to be a better. I thought it'd be better pitched. I didn't see all these runs scored yesterday and today. I thought the pitching staffs would be a little bit better. That's what I was hoping for, but I'm concerned about LSU's pitching. So I know it's early, but still. Here's a pitch. It's gonna be a ball.
Now we can't throw a strike to Rodriguez. So Rodriguez is 3 for 4 with a double, a single, an RBI, and scored a run. Here comes the 1-0. And it's 2-0. Jeez. Myers. He's come in. He can't throw a strike. It's been a problem, man, with our walks this year. It's been a problem with our walks this year. We're going to the bullpen again. So Myers is exiting. This is what pitcher 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pitchers today. 7. That's not. Sorry, Jay Johnson. That's not good. Seven pitchers in one game. Ooh, man. Oh, well. Yeah, it's only the second loss. It's not like not don't go berserk and crazy and think the sky is falling, but there is some concern with our bullpen. There is a little concern with our bullpen, but it's it's March, but it's got to get better. I'll say that pitching's got to get better, especially some relievers got those strikes, man. That's been a problem this year. Is we at times we just walk way too many batters. So 7-9-0 for LSU, 9-12-1 for Texas here in the bottom of the 8th. So 7 pitching changes for LSU. New pitcher coming on. There's some fans excited because they're on TV. Oh, it's Mendoza's family. That's who it is. Okay, all right, good. You're on TV. All right, so we're still batting the bottom of the 8th. Texas is. New pitcher on for LSU, a lefty. And we're going to have Dalton Beck. He's from Frisco, Texas. Here's a pitch. Going to be a strike. 1-1. I'm sorry. Yes, 2-1. I forgot. Yeah, he came in. He came in mid-count. It's 2-1. And the 2-1 is 3-1. Yeah, I forgot he came in mid-count. I never liked that. So 3-1 to count. And the 3-1 is ball 4. See, that's what I don't like. That's why I don't like bringing in pitchers mid-count, because he's already in a hole 2-0. That's on Jay Johnson, man. That's on Jay Johnson. Bring in a pitcher, and he's already in a hole 2-0. I mean, that's just... I don't like that, man. You bring in a guy who's only pitched like in 2 games so far, or something like that. Are we going to change pitchers again?
Man. It's just crazy, man. Another pitcher coming in. Oh, wait. Here comes the eighth pitcher for LSU. So we got Rizzy on the mound. That was quick. So Rizzy on the mound. He's has an ERA of 5.63, 6 strikeouts, 7 walks, and 8 innings. So bases are loaded. So Rizzy can't walk nobody. But there's only 1 out. So bases loaded for Texas here in the 8th, and they lead 9-7. Yeah, they're gonna blow that team out. Well, they should blow that team out. Put that way, I'll say that they should win that game very easily. Alrighty, so new pitcher for LSU is Rizzy. Is Schussler coming to play for Texas? So it looks like this game will we'll have a rubber match tomorrow. So bases are loaded. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. Well, 1-0 to count. And the 1-0 is 2-0. Jeez, man. We just can't throw strikes, man. This relief bullpen, nobody can throw strikes, man. Here's the 2-0. And that's a strike, finally. 2-1. Finally a strike. Finally a strike. In women's basketball, no. There's going to be a base hit. Right field. So 1 run will score for sure. And let's see, 2 runs. 2-run score? Yep, 11-7. Yeah, we just got smoked this game. We just got smoked this game, man. And we just got smoked, man. I mean, pitching was Texas just clobbered our pitching. Clobbered our pitching. All right, we got first and it's only 1 out. First and second, it's only 1 out. That's gonna be a strike. 0-1. As Borba's up. Final 4 now. I think they're gonna go to the Sweet 16 and lose. We don't have the depth. There's a ball 1-1. I mean, we're definitely not going to be South Carolina because if we play them, they own us. Here comes a 1-1. That ball's hit up in the air. Left center. The only second out. 2 down. Jeez. Only the second out. 2 down. Jeez. So Gasparino due up. Alrighty. So first and second, 2 down. Gasparino up. Here's the pitch. That's a ball 1-0. Here's the 1-0. It's 2-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 2-1. So 2-1 to count. Here to Gasparino. So game 3 to be tomorrow at 3 Eastern, 2 Central. And there's a fly ball center field coming on. And making the catch is Stanfield, retired the side. But Texas adds a few more runs, and we'll go to the 9th. It's 11-7 Texas. Yeah. Oh well. It's good. Just tip your cap, man. They just pounded our pitching today. Pounded. Now I gotta get the other stream ready to go. The basketball stream. Although LSU's gonna beat the crap out of that team. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with that one, but oh yeah, the bullpen, yeah, it's not good. It hasn't really been good, this year. There's some concern. It's early in the season, but there is some concern that this can't continue. Obviously, that goes without saying. But some guys are just gonna have to throw strikes, man. We walk too many batters, and then we get behind counts, and then they just pound our pitching. So. But all right, so we are in the 9th inning. Tigers need a rally. They need a rally. So 7-9-1 for LSU. 11-13-1 for Texas. Too many hits given up. Too many runs given up for LSU. Just like I said, we walk too many batters. We get behind in counts, and then they just pound our pitching. So the Texas is only going to use 3 pitchers today. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pitchers. All right, so Jones up for LSU. Why is he even in the game? I mean, why? Anyway. Here's a pitch. Here's a grounder. Right side. One down.
So one pitch, one out.
Yeah, I think taking out Einstein was not a smart decision. But all right, so one down. All right, so Daniel Dickinson comes to the plate, 1 for 4 with a double and a run. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1. So 0-1 to count. And the pitch is another strike, 0-2. Another strike, 0-2. All righty, here comes the 0-2. And that's going to be a swing and a miss.
2 down. So 2-way in the ninth. And
Tigers down to their final out. Down by 4 runs. So the odds are not good. But so Brown's up. And the pitch is in the dirt. 1-0. All right, so 1-0 to count. Here to Brown. And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. LSU's already up by almost 20 points in that basketball game. Jeez. Here comes the 1-1. And he went around 1-2. So now we're down to our final strike.
1-2.
So 1-2 to count. Here comes the 1-2. And that's strike 3 looking. That's going to end the game, and Texas is going to win 11-7. So LSU wins game 1. Texas wins game 2.
Bam. So we'll have game 3 tomorrow.
Game 3 tomorrow.
Yeah, Texas won 42.86% of the bets, man.
All right, so congrats to Texas as they just they pounded our pitching. They deserve to win. I mean, fuck, they hit 13 hits. But LSU's got to walk too many batters. You get behind in the count, and that happens. So that's got to get better. So anyway, whew. All right, man. Have a good one. And what was it? What was it? It's almost in the first quarter, almost ending in the women's basketball game.